What's boppin', kids and cats? It's Chillin' with Dylan, so let's get right into it. I hope everyone's having a terrific Tuesday, and today is the 8th, so let's look at the news, starting off with some club updates. Starting off, Science Club will be tomorrow after school in room 154. International Club will meet Thursday after school in room 184. FCA will meet for the first time on Thursday during lunch, and also on Thursday, Student Council will be meeting at 7:20 a.m., so be sure to be there. Also be sure to get your parking sticker from the campus supervisor office. Tracy will be there waiting for you. In case some of you didn't know, we've got a new principal this year, so let's check out what he's all about.
Well, good morning. I'm Mr. Quinn. I've been in the district for 42 years, and I'm excited about this first opportunity to serve as the Thunder Basin principal. I was at Sage Valley, and I had a number of you and a number of the students out there at Sage Valley for 13 years. I worked at Sage Valley. Before that, I taught for 26 years of mathematics. Started at Twin Spruce Junior High and then moved to the high school. And I have two sons, and one is starting his teaching career at Campbell County High School in mathematics this fall, so I'm excited. But I'm really excited to be here. I love it. It's exciting. It keeps me busy. It's about 1,180 kids. The largest we ever got to at Sage Valley was about 1,000 students. So it's a little bit bigger, but on the other hand, it's nice knowing most of the staff, knowing most of the students, and it's just a beautiful building. It's got great culture, great climate, and we've just been off to a great start. It's a challenging start, but it's been really a great start. The kids have done well, following along with the mask policies and everything, and I just couldn't be happier as to where I'm at right now. Well, here's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that at some point in time, we don't have to wear the mask anymore because it's safe. Not because we're tired of wearing them, but we have to make that decision. We wait for that decision from the governor. We wait for that decision from public health, and we hope that comes soon. If that means we have to wait for a vaccination of some kind, we wait for that decision. But the kids have done well with the mask on, so I can't wait for the opportunity to visit with all of them with the mask off. Well, what I like to do is, some of you at Sage Valley, I always like to greet kids in the morning. I always like to, when I was out on the front as they came in the building. For me, it is critical that I'm out visible with staff and students. So in the morning, I usually get here about 6:30 in the morning before kids roll in and staff, and I like to walk around and kind of check the building. And sometimes I'll walk the outside of the grounds to look to see if there's any litter or anything. And then as teachers start showing up, I like to wish most of them good morning. I won't get to every classroom, but because it's important we recognize that they have a family, they have a life, and they're contributing to our culture and climate by being a teacher and a staff member, both staff members and teachers. Whether it's a custodian, a cook, when I walk in the building every morning, I make sure I stop to say good morning to the cooks, because every person here is valuable toward what goes on at Thunder Basin. You know what, as you can tell by my size, I like almost any breakfast and any lunch. So no, I just, you know what, I always talk to the cooks and I'll say what's good today, and I'll take their recommendation. I always joke with the cooks that it's all, if somebody asks me what's for lunch, I always say roadkill casserole, which I know it isn't, but no, none of the favorites, unless it's a pasta of some kind I probably like. So if there's one thing I could ask of all the students, and that is be an active member of Thunder Basin High School. Come to the games if you can, contribute to what you're doing, meet other kids, meet staff members, but be active in Thunder Basin, because these are the best years of your life right now in high school. And you know what? Be an active part of it. Thanks.
Picture retakes will be September 30th, so be sure to bring your prettiest smile. Want to stay informed? Be sure to sign into the school remind. Text @BasinVolts to 81010. And finally, seniors, don't forget to send your senior pictures to journalism by October 1st. Remember, it needs to be vertical. Send the picture to boltjournalism@gmail.com. You know, we've had a pretty amazing weekend of sports. Here to tell us about it, it's Reeve with this week's Sports Cap.
So light 'em up, light 'em up, light 'em up, I'm on fire.
Hey y'all, Reeve here. Let's get into this week's Sports Cap. Tuesday, JV volleyball will be at Rapid City. On Thursday, volleyball home versus CHHS. They will be playing home. Tennis will be going to Casper on that day. On Friday, football, senior night, TBHS versus Cheyenne South. We'll be playing home.
Let's go, TBHS! Woo!
Make sure you go cheer them on. If you win the raffle, of course. Anyway, tennis TBHS versus CHHS at home on Friday. Cross country, good luck at the Bighorns. Saturday, volleyball will be at Laramie and Cheyenne. JV football will be at Natrona. Varsity tennis will be in Sheridan. JV tennis TBHS versus Sheridan will be at home. This weekend, golf at Conference in Cheyenne. Girls swimming at Cheyenne too. Anyway, let's go over to Reeve for this week's scores. The boys team beat the Thunderbirds 4-1, while the girls team won a close 3-2. Friday, golf. The TBHS girls won by 38 strokes over second place Sheridan. Football, Rock Springs, an amazing 41-21. And you can guess who won that one? TBHS. Saturday, swimming. Freshman Maddie Zach and sophomore Kaylee Robinson. Zach finished 19th with overall time of 5 seconds and 23 milliseconds. And Robinson took 21st with a time of 5 seconds and 55 milliseconds. The day came on the diving board for sophomore Maylee Cope, placing third with a score of 117.65. And if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. This weekend, volleyball. Thanks, Reeve. Let's talk about scores now. Tuesday, scores for tennis. TBHS was losing 5-0, but they bounced back against Rapid City Central and pulled off an amazing 3-2 win. Thursday and Friday against Cheyenne East to wrap up Thursday's action, 25-18 and 25-19. Then they made, with TBHS still winning. Then they made a even quicker work of Green River to finish the day. Rolled to another 2-set win, 25-11 and 25-13. Anyway, all scores and everything came from the Gillette News Record. So credit to where credit is due. They did an awesome job. So go check them out if I missed anything. Now back to you, Reeve. Wasn't that just good scores? Anyway, best all the Bolts on the field and good luck to all the Bolts who want to be in the stands.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the Rumble.